Who are you?
I am here about the job you had listed on monster.com. I applied and never heard back.
Who let you in?
The security guard.
How did you find us?
From the address on your website. This was the only one that was not in India. So I presumed this would be a good place to start following up.
IT in Bangalore told us they scrubbed the site for any useful contact information. What do you want from me?
I am here about the job because this is human resources. Isn't it?
Oh, yes. But we don't accept outside contact from the humans, unless it is to discuss outsourcing.
But you are the human resources? Then, how do you find candidates for the jobs?
We are not hiring now, despite putting out that ad. We just float those to see how desperate people are. But when we do hire, we use the employee finder, training, unemployment and payroll system. We call it effed up.
I'll say it is.
We no longer use the strange, rectangular, folded thing with the black markings on it.
You mean the newspaper?
Yes. The newspaper? We no longer use the newspaper. We are all about leveraging social media, the Facebook, the Craigslist, and the YouTube. They are pulled together in effed up.
So, everything is effed up?
Yes, we recently upgraded from the HAL 9000. Everything is now effed up. Hiring is effed up. Payroll is effed up. Training is effed up. You name it, it is effed up.
That explains a lot. What exactly is it?
It is an electronic talent acquisition, performance management, compensation management, learning and succession planning system.
Say what?
It accepts the resumes, scans the resumes with the goal of discarding them except the ones that can be transformed into elegant origami when printed. It engages in the precision matching, does the screening and assessment using the eHarmony 29 dimensions of compatibility, assures the applicant tracking and compliance, does DNA testing, tests for fingerprints, calculates either a sperm count or basal temperature, finds you the right Dr. Scholl's custom fit orthotic, reviews the social networks and credit scores and conducts the interview and offer management and onboarding of the candidate. It even manages the company fantasy football league and is iPod compatible. In fact, we hired all our executives through the effed up process.
Was my resume put in effed up?
Yes.
Who input it?
The candidate put it in effed up.
So, if you are the human resources person, why aren't you involved in the hiring process?
Because the machine does a better job of keeping the track of the high volume of resumes than the humans, due to the high number of applicants for each job. As you are aware, in today's economy, each job posting resembles a scene from a UN food aid delivery in a famine-ridden third world country. So, to manage the process more humanely and effectively, it must be effed up. To be as humane as possible, we try to remove the human element.
Huh? So, if it is so effective, why is it I never get an auto-reply from the effed up system?
Because the effed up design does not permit the giving of the status or the auto-reply to applicants or to develop the interpersonal relationships. That is why I am here, for the interpersonal relationships, and to be accessible.
But you are not accessible to the humans. And you are not personable to the humans.
My job is not to be accessible to the humans in this country. My job is to ensure everything is effed up properly before contacting the humans.
Then, why are you called human resources and not the IT?
Because IT professionals are paid a higher salary according to the effed up salary midpoints, and because I have people skills they don't.
But you do not. You don't even empathize with me. Why aren't you just called employment file keepers?
Because as human resource professionals, we change our functional title name frequently to convey a false sense of humanitarianism throughout the organization, though we are really just file keepers for the attorneys and wet nurses for the whiny adult human children.
Huh? I thought human resources was supposed to be the heart of an organization.
In reality, we are actually respondent conditioning facilitators, performing Skinnerian, behavioral experiments seeking to explore the pain threshold the human cattle will endure before they quit or commit a termination offense for which we can avoid paying unemployment, which could adversely affect our unemployment insurance rates with the state. We engage in waves of layoffs and payoffs as dual stimuli in close succession just below the threshold of maximum human tolerance.
Doesn't that cause negative effects on morale?
I don't know. I remember once they started to disaggregate into tribal factions like in an American high school, wearing distinctive fashion to create a unifying group identity. The company's women's softball team, the IT pocket protector nerds, and the Abercrombie and Fitch crowd.
But didn't that hurt the rest of the team?
Hey, who cares?
Who cares? Shouldn't you care?
I do. I am people-focused. Being people-focused is my mission.
It hardly seems that way.
That's because you are not a human resources professional.
Neither are you. You were only effed up.